Today's scripture passage comes from Luke's Gospel, the 15th chapter, on this solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. It's a solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and what we see is this example as he tells this story to the Pharisees about losing one of 100 sheep, that he leaves the 99 to go and find that one because his love for that one is so extraordinary, so powerful that it drives him to search for, to find, to rescue, to love, and to keep, and to bring back home that little lost sheep. Then there's the celebration of that. Every single one of us has lost something. Should I say someone? A niece, a nephew, a daughter, a son, a sibling, maybe even a parent. Have lost someone we love to the world, that in some strange way they decided the world had more to offer than the love that we have for them, that God has for them. And that compassion is so strong, so powerful, that if they come back home, the rejoicing and the passion is so extraordinary that we celebrate the return of that lost child. The solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus is explaining to us this incredible compassion that Christ has for every single one of us. Now, I know we can say and repeat the words that he sent his only son to die on the cross for and with us. And those are easy words to say. But to understand the profound compassion of what Christ has for us, we have to search our own hearts to understand our compassion, our loss, and then multiply that by the number of people who have ever lived. God feels the same way for every human being, not only alive today, but who has ever lived. This is the passionate heart of Christ. Billions and billions of folks, somehow, he has a compassion for. And so there's this celebration for those who have come back home. And it doesn't matter if it was 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 10 billion. This is the profound love of Christ. Here's the remarkable thing. This scripture passage in Luke's Gospel, 15th chapter, it ends today. It's 5 through 11, the verses. Well, the next story is about the story of the prodigal son, verse 11 through 32, 33, I believe. But it's the story of the prodigal son. So he backs up this story with a very plain view of how a father feels who has given his son everything, and the boy went off and did the crazy things with it and blew everything that his father had given him. He spent it up on all the wrong things. His time, his treasure, his joy, his peace was extinguished in the world. But then that boy came to his senses, the sense the father had planted in him in the first place. And the boy remembered that. And he came back home. And his dad sees him, runs to him, and reinstates him to everything he ever had been and ever would be. And they begin to celebrate. Except the older son. The father represents the sacred solemnity of this Sacred Heart of Christ. But that boy that doesn't come back in, that's the one who refuses to come in to celebrate with his dad and his brother. He stands outside because he's angry. There's no sacredness in his heart, no forgiveness. He's filled with the desire for revenge and what's mine and self-righteousness. So we have this comparison, you and I. Live through a life with a Sacred Heart of compassion for every single one of our brothers and sisters, without exception. Without exception, we are to love every single one. We are never to walk by Jesus, and everyone we see is in fact Jesus. That's our challenge, you and I, to be more like Christ. We can't do what Christ does, but we can certainly try to do what he asks us to do. You may have noticed I'm in a different place. I'm at the beautiful home of Allison and Tom White in good old Savannah, Georgia. I thank them for their your hospitality, and that of Teresa. We've had a wonderful time here. May God bless you, and always remember, when we ask with a passionate heart, Lord, what are we going to do today?